Spirits go mad if denied passage to the underworld. They are strong, but you can fight them. You can't kill the dead, but in defeat they are disrupted and can't reform for a time. You are tied to the reason why spirits wander. Many appeared after your people fell, and some are held in this cave. They are drawn to your amulet. It is a head waiting for you. Be careful. It is desired by many seeking power beyond the mortal realm. I make no apology for these trials, my student. You will come to see how necessary they are. The dragon amulet was with you in Dirge. I understand what it does, but you are the one meant to be trained in its use. I am sorry that my actions denied you this. Essence gems are used by healers and upstart sorcerers, and are common enough to be wasted on ornamentation. But with this amulet, you can tap their true potential. Your people were adept at using essence gems. I kept it from you because power is a beacon. The forces behind the restless dead will take an interest in you. Even mindless spirits may be drawn to you, just as they were confined here. In achieving your true power, you become a target that many will not be able.
Longsword. I'll have 1,000 cuts. You're too slow.
Student, I hope you realize your importance. The restless dead must be allowed to find their way to the underworld. All of us will suffer if things continue as they are. Seek the source of this problem and eradicate it. That is your purpose and burden. I hope that the basics I have taught you will aid you in setting everything. Not all spirits succumb to bestial rage. A strong will can transcend death. These beings may have powers beyond any living foe, and intelligence to beguile and confuse. I have old friends who may guide you, but I have old enemies too. The cave is secure.
Sai Irat, we will kukupir finisi takawo. Ukir wir, uktarano utak, no fantayana ukonani. Wo anania ivuir uk sonorok noka uk snapir. So atha na ipir nakorbir. Ukia, ipanar nuko iwa ir, nikasanaria, iruro ni. Yokot nikun kawashia, nikuna pivia. Sada tawa ia kawana ia sonir ipotoki. Wanawa vukuno sukut nia awafawa ia sotok. Ukir wir, uktarano utak. No fantay.
My power is stretched thin, led away, and you are too small, too mortal to truly understand. But small things can move beneath the notice of others. Your master hopes that you will grow strong while he leads the predators away. His reasons are cloudy, but you must find a way through the fog. You are the one who can hear, the one who can act. Search, but look also for yourself. You are a spirit monk, and you are alive. I do not have the strength to answer. I am cut open, and the way to the underworld is shut. Spirits are lost with no shepherd, no guardians. The amulet is a focus. It will guide you. But when you know both sides of the Veil of Death, ability alone, I have a moment of power. A window to grant knowledge of a primal energy. You must choose between ice and fire, and I will grant the skill to bring them. I have energy enough only to instill knowledge of one, not both. Knowledge of the other may come in time, but not today. Emotions burn within, but can be coaxed outwards as well. Harness this to bring fire to your hands. Yours is the power to unleash dire flame. There is no inherent villainy in any martial action, only in the hearts of those who wield them. If you rely too much on simple force, then you can... I can do no more. I must fade. Pity those spirits that have grown twisted. You will come to know their pain when life leaves you. Pity the world if you fail, spirit monk, for you are...
What are you doing out here? You are supposed to be meditating on the amulet, and what you have learned for at least another day. A vision? Oh, of course you did. A natural reaction to the great amount of information I have placed before you. It may have something to do with your amulet. Tell me, did you learn anything about the destiny that stretches before you, or what has led you this far? Be careful. I do not want you to be misled by sources I cannot anticipate. Your people had warriors by that name. I regret that my actions caused their downfall. 20 years ago, the Empire was mired in drought. Your people revered the water dragon, so their temple of Dirge was the ideal place to ask the heavens for help. But the water dragon governed more than just moisture. The drought was part of the natural order, and not for mortals to alter. The spirit monks denied us access. The Emperor was incensed. He asked me to plan a display of power that would force their compliance. As our armies marched, I realized how wrong we were. He could not be dissuaded. I fled with you as the rest of your people were killed. You must discover for yourself what being the last of your kind means. What else did this vision reveal? You are only to retrieve the amulet, learn to place gems in it, and meditate on your future. I don't want you to be distracted.
Master Li, there's still no sign of her.
What? What is it, Wu? I'm sorry, my mind was elsewhere.
Dawnstar, as I told you, Master. She went missing after Gao's men were discovered in the school. The state of her room suggests some sort of fight took place.
I see. She is not there.
No, Master Li. There's no sign of her.
I see. This may prove useful. Thank you, Jingwu. Your appearance put Gao's disgrace out of my mind, but it would seem that your early exit from the caves has come at just the right time. I doubt she has come to harm. She is a strong woman, as you know. That doesn't mean you shouldn't search for her. It will be a good... What better way to show mastery over your abilities than to turn them towards helping your seek her out. I doubt she is in the school, and someone would have seen her if she was in the village. You might want to try... Questions must wait. Time is critical. Take some silver. I asked Fendo and the others to stock essence gems in preparation for this day. Hopefully they have done so. You learned in the cave how single gems are viewed as trinkets and used by self-professed healers and would-be sorcerers, but you can unlock their full potential. Make sure you have everything you need when you leave to find Dawnstar. Do not cloud your mind with anything else. When you return, your course will be clear.
I heard about Dawnstar. Perhaps I can help in some small way. Fendo received some essence gems and passed a few along to me. Let's see what you... I am worried for Dawnstar, but... Let's...
You fought well, and the record is... I'm happy for you and couldn't care less about the record. I'm a bit tender right now, but that's to be expected. Everyone's shouting that Dawnstar is missing. She's more responsible than most of us, which makes her running off wherever she is. I'm sorry, I haven't seen... Good luck.
I bet Dawnstar chased Gao away.
I couldn't believe it. He killed him with a single blow and laughed as this poor boy gasped his last.
You! Gao the Lesser did this. He was dragging some sort of sack and this boy challenged him.
This brave young man stopped Gao and demanded to know what he was carrying.
Gao just laughed at him and tried to walk on by, but the student challenged him. Gao just shrugged, turned, and killed it. I couldn't say. It was awfully large and looked heavy, but I was watching from a ways away. We didn't want to get close to the...
We hid out of sight as Gao went toward the gate, out of...
Possibly, but we were too far away to say for sure. If you really want to know, go catch that fiend. He was headed for the gate out of... Gao was in a rush, but you might...
Be on your guard if you truly mean to pursue him. Gao's mad with rage as this poor lad...
There you are. I hear your friend is gone missing. So sad. Very... More importantly, my stock has arrived. Braving roads dangerous with ghosts and bandits. A caravan run. What can I just received some new items. Have a look.
It's a bit of a shame what happened to the guard here. The fool got in the way of Gao the Lesser. The young master thought you might come after him, so he left us here to slow you down. You were lucky against those You aren't even scared, are you? Trained soldiers threatening you and you aren't even blinking. No wonder Gao the Lesser didn't want to face you. If you want to go after him, just go. It's not worth fighting.
Oh, my head feels like a war drum, and the battle did not go in the Empire's favor. What happened? I was speaking with Gao, that spoiled little noisy cricket. He hit me without cause. That repulsive... I wish I'd known ahead of time. You know, before he hit me. Gate guards were an unappreciated lot. I'm sorry. It came from nowhere. He was dragging a sack, and I asked him if he said no, just the key to the gate, and then he conjured this ball of flame. I don't really remember what happened next. I might have passed out. No one's ever threatened me before. There's only one place he could have gone if he left the village. The path leads past the fields to the swamps. What did he do? Why would he resort to attacking me just to leave the What? That arrogant whelp? I trust you're following him to put him in his place. Go on.
Quit crying, fool.
My poor Fen, what have you done to her?
Who's there?
1,000 cuts.
Poor Gao soldiers. I'm through hiding. The marsh is outlaw territory. please. My name is Hing, and you must help me. My fen is so delicate, she will chafe under a bed. We were traveling to 2 rivers. I bring goods between the farms that line the... I knew we were getting too close to the marshes. Why was I so foolish? Of course these thieves would strike. I can't leave without her. They'll work her to death or eat her or... I thank you, and my fen will thank you, and my precious flower of the field.
I am no common bandit. I've been hunted by far worse than you. Hold your attack, young student. I am not your enemy. This was a misunderstanding. I have tried very hard to go unnoticed, but I also need to eat. I've been on the outskirts of your village once or twice to trade goods. My name is Zhu. I have been called Sagacious Zhu, if you prefer a title. It's a name I share with the first emperor, Sagacious Tien. That is a personal matter. You'll have to take my word that I'm above common robbery, if not many other things. Besides, I have already shown that I have no love for the more common. If you know that name, you know the type of men the family employs. I wonder, does their increased presence in the marsh have anything to do with... They took someone from your village? That is very brazen, and it explains why they want... No wonder you came out here as you did. You're looking to rescue someone. You probably gave no thought to your own safety. That is very selfless of you. I tend to think more... I did hear something about a camp. They seem to be killing bandits so they won't be disturbed. There wasn't much more. I just wanted some people. No, I'm not interested in looking for trouble. I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. As bad as this is, you're better off with... Dawnstar. I am familiar with that name. But I still can't. I've spent a long time avoiding trouble. I don't want to go look... I'm sorry. Wait. Dawnstar, your friend should not suffer because of my reluctance. A group of men went to the north. They had a large pack that was giving... That may be where their camp is. There's no way to leave the marsh in that direction. Not on foot, anyway. You don't know me. Never... Now come, we have some catching up to do. We'll find them. Like I said, they can't get out in that direction. Not on foot. I will try not to make you regret it. Let's go. The main camp is to the north, but there are soldiers all around this area. If you want to find trouble... Your quarry has based himself in the north. There are paths right and left, but I doubt one is any safer than the other.
Well, what have we here? More outlaws? They're everywhere. Gao was right to order them killed, even if just to keep the camp clear while he's...
This ain't one of ours, soldier. You can't fool us. If Gao wants us out of the swamp, you'll have to fight us.
1,000 cuts.
Dire flame. You can't keep up.
It looks like the soldiers have taken control from the bandits who normally rule here. I'm not sure.
You look! Dire flame! Get them! Thousand cuts.
What? Who? No, wait. I don't want any more trouble. Yes, I can do that. Who? The woman. She got loose from the sack and ran into the cave. Would have been safer out here with us.
That cave is home to both toad demons and ogres, and both are in a foul temper from fighting over the space. Running in there is like moving.
We refused to go after her. I don't know. He just said it was very important that he get her tonight. He brought a few groups of us over. We didn't take her. We made Gao do that himself. I know we shouldn't have let him talk us into any of this, but he does. It was just one woman. Compared to some things, well, all I'll say is that this wasn't the worst thing done by... Look, that's all I can say. Just let me go. I won't be any more trouble for you. If I go back to Gao's father, I'll be...
A reasonable punishment.
By my grandfather, I won't get...
You are far too generous with...
Thank you.
Shouldn't killing outlaws yield some good silver? All I found is this troublesome creature, and she won't do a thing I say. Her last keeper trained her too well. If we can't get any work out of her, I want her cut and carved for tomorrow. If I have to be out here on Gao's little lair... Look out! It must be more bandits!
1,000 cuts.
Thank you for saving me. I was getting tired of catering to these fools. I thought I was saved when they killed the bandits that raided my husband's wagon, but these soldiers were no better. You have my gratitude. Fen, you have come this far for Fen. Did Hing send you here without even mentioning my name?
Oh dear, this will be unpleasant for someone.
I am Xinghua. These animals made me cook for them, clean up their filth. And Hing sent you for the flower. No, but she is here. Oh yes, just over here. Let me present her. Fen, come!
Fen, my flower! You are safe. I knew this great fighter would save you. I couldn't leave without you. The cart needs your strength to pull it.
I am safe as well, Hing. Or did you forget I was missing?
Oh, there you are, my dear. I'm glad you did not come to harm.
But you are more concerned about the ox, I see. Gao? One of the soldiers said someone with that name is at a camp to the far north. Of course, he may have been speaking of someone more important. Perhaps the camp goat.
I prayed for your safe return, dear, but the cart will not move itself.
You will be lucky if I don't make you pull it while the ox rides. She is clearly important enough. Come, leave any of our stolen silver as reward for our savior. I value my own life at least that much. Someone has to.
Yes, dear.
Do I have to slaughter that thing for you to show me some attention?
No, dear.
Are you lying again?
No, dear.
Are you listening to me?
No, dear.
Ah, I'm healed.
If your friend is in danger...
Sorry.
It's always someone else's fault, isn't it, Gao? This is your mess. I didn't make you...
Your friend is doing a good job of frustrating Gao into carelessness. That will work in your favor, but it also means we have to follow them by a different route. Be careful. That means fresh enemies for us. These caves harbor strange creatures.
Thousand cuts, dire flame. Thousand cuts. Thousand cuts. This is the end.
I never had cause to enter these caves.
Thousand
Gao will have
cuts.
to pay for this
Long
inconvenience.
sword.
swear, Dawnstar, my patience is running thin. No! No! Not you! Anyone but you! What are you doing here?
You see that, Gao? That's loyalty and responsibility. Can you even understand those words?
I understand more than you. I did you a favor, but you are too stupid to know a good thing when you're in its grasp.
Being kidnapped was a good thing? You have an odd view of what it takes.
Fools! You'd be dead if it wasn't for me. Everything you have is gone. My father seen to that. You'll see. Death comes from above to ferret out your hidden master and his real name. Dawnstar was the only thing I wanted to save, and what thanks do I get? Nothing. So be it. I'll just kill you all and forget your pitiful little village You'll see. You've already lost no matter what happens here. You don't have a choice. I won't let you walk away. Good. There's no Master Li to restrict how I fight. I'll kill you in time to see the red sky over your village.
Longsword.
You're going. Thank you for coming to my rescue. I'm not sure why Gao thought he would get away with this. I am grateful. Your friendship has always been a comfort to me. Maybe that was what made Gao so jealous. I don't know. And who is this? I must thank your new acquaintance for his—
Sagacious Zoo. You don't owe me anything. I just helped your young friend through the swamp.
Sagacious Zoo. Well, I am grateful. I don't know what Gao meant by saying he was doing me a favor. How could dragging me here— He earned his fate, I guess. But I wonder what led him to that. Master Li tried so hard to reach. Gao just seemed to get more and more bitter. He didn't Don't be long. I don't want to— What happened to Gao's men? I thought they abandoned him, but it looks like you had to fight them all. I didn't realize you took that much of a risk getting to me. I guess so. I heard Gao ordering them to kill anyone who approached. It's too bad.
His mercenaries didn't seem too eager to follow me into the cave, though. It seemed like they were humoring him. Maybe they were his father's men. I don't... Wait. There are so many. Where are they coming from?
You should be more concerned with where they are going. You may have won a victory over Gao the Lesser, but it looks like he put things in motion that have outlived.
What? What are you...
These machines have weapons. They drop casks that explode on impact. There will be soldiers on the...
Was that what Gao meant? He said something about death coming from above for Master Li. It doesn't matter. We have to get back. The students...
Walk away, Dawnstar. You won't get there in time. Better to avert your eyes than see something you care about fall to ruin. Save your...
This machine of Gao's, do you know how to make it work? Could you fly it?
I doubt there are two people in the Empire that know how they work. It's a baffling combination of magic and artifice. We may be able to do it among the three of us. I was told that they are simple to control.
So you don't really know?
If you actually cared about the safety of this machine, you wouldn't be about to fly it into a swarm of enemies. What guarantee? There is a handle attached to something like the reins of an ox yoke. You move it left and right, forward and back. It should swim through the air fairly smooth.
Will you come to help us, Zhu? You seem to have a good heart.
If you are intent on returning, I will accompany you. I've already done more than I wanted, but I could not avoid this forever.
You are an interesting person, sagacious Zhu. Your eyes hold a great sadness that is oddly familiar to me, but I don't know why. Perhaps I am imagining it. We will discuss it another time. We have to hurry.
Those large fingers can drop explosives. This is worse than I thought.
The town.
No! This can't be!
It is what I expected. I'm sorry you had to see this.
I saw the smoke from the air, but I didn't think it would be so bad. Everyone... I hope you were right. Master Li wouldn't let this happen. Not without a... Guide Zhu to the heart of the school. We will meet...
Destruction is what I expected. Clearly, no one was meant to survive.
I hate this. There's no challenge in killing simple peasants.
They said no survivors, so they're better.
I know, but who is this for? Whoever's really giving the orders must be influenced.
Do you want to ask Gal the Greater? No. So quit yapping and make sure... Looks like we have a few more...
Let's just make it quick.
Longsword, 1,000
I fear your school is burning as expected. This is what happens when home turns to battlefield. Let's hope the flame...
Keep going! There are others in the school! I'll look to the villagers and save as many as I can. Go!
What is this? We missed a couple of these pitiful students? This is like crushing ants. There's no end to you people.
You have no right to...
The same question all the others asked. Men! Gal the Greater wants this village...
Thousand cuts.
There were so many. Everywhere. And fire from the skies.
Shh. We've chased off all of Gao's men.
No, they came later. First there were fighters in black. With fists you could hardly see. She told them where to attack and they turned like one mind. One purpose. Except for the one. He stood alone. His armor so black. Black like a hole in the earth. So deep you can't get out.
You'll be all right. Just be still.
I tried so hard. I'm sorry.
Wu said... He said there was no warning. Just calm skies and then fire from above. He organized the
Master Li was taken when it began. He went without a fight, giving them what they wanted. But afterwards
The Lotus Assassins. They leave no one alive to tell the tale. People fear the unknown. For Gal the Greater to have them as allies is... The figure your friend spoke of is Death's Hand, the leader of the Lotus Assassins. This... student was... The Lotus Assassins answered a death's hand alone. He would not appear unless this was important. He usually acts behind the scenes. I don't know why they were so intent on taking your Master Li, but they never attack without That's not possible. Sun Li, the glorious strategist, was the Emperor's brother and the head of the Imperial Army.
Why not?
Because he can't. Sun Li was declared a traitor to the Empire 20 years ago. The Emperor himself accused him of killing the third brother, Prince. And besides, the glorious strategist would...
What mistake?
Revealing himself, for one. For another, he would have known that giving himself up would not save your... The glorious strategist would know his enemy, and if anything is true about Lotus Assassins, it's that they don't leave survivors. I should know. I was one.
It doesn't matter.
No, he is right to question me. I'm accustomed to such...
It doesn't matter. Whoever you are, whatever you were, you did not do this, and you do not have our map. We need to decide what to do. When we know where we are going, when we have a plan, then we can talk about,
I don't know anything about that. But I suppose I can try to point you in a productive direction. If you wish to pursue this, we should head to the heart of the Empire, the Imperial City. Gao the Greater was behind this attack, but I suspect there is someone else behind him. You will find your answer.
You know a lot. We will have to talk about this.
Make whatever judgment you wish. I assure you, I have already made one.
Let's go. I don't want to be here. I want to go where I can actually make a difference.
That is a very common desire. The hardest to achieve, but very common. Come, let's see if we can get Gao the Lesser. It won't be stable enough to get to the Imperial City, but we might reach the trading village of Tian's Landing. All trade routes lead to the... If we are lucky, we can find... That was quite the crash. I wouldn't have left the marsh had I known we were headed for such a spectacle. It's a miracle we all survived unharmed. We did all survived.
I'm okay too, a little shaken up as...
We were lucky. Only a fool braves the air currents without a proper wind map. You can't navigate the skies without them. Not
So where are we going to find a wind map of this region? We can't follow...
Things are even worse than that. Look at our flyer. Even if we had a wind map, this thing wouldn't take... You make it sound so simple. Flyers and wind maps are rare things, even in the Imperial City. Out here, they're all but unknown.
Gao and his pirates used flyers to attack Two Rivers, and the Lotus assassins who took Master Li had them too. Somebody around here must know something of... I'm sorry to get upset, but every second we're stuck here, Master Li gets farther away.
We're near Tien's Landing. It's a small village, but maybe someone there knows where we can find a new flyer. If nothing else, I remember a clearing suitable for a camp. And if we can't find a flyer, we can always follow on foot. To the south of the village is a forest. A trade route leads through it to the village is across the bridge and beyond a large marker stone. Look for the giant rock with a painting of a fish on it, and...
Very well, although I do not like the thought of remaining here for long. I sense something. This place is tainted. Something bad happened here.
Yes, we crashed our flyer and almost died.
No, it's something else. I'm sure it's nothing. Hurry, there has to be a safe...